What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the channel where you gain a common sense education on how to eat healthy and live a healthy lifestyle. Today's video will be a great discussion on just really how much more expensive it is to go out to eat on a consistent basis versus going to the grocery store with a list, cooking a few simple meals at home, and doing it that way. I totally get it. Inflation is kicking all of our asses, and it really might seem like going out to eat and grocery shopping and cooking are all going to be about the same. But I gotta prove to you that it is so much more economical, so much better for your health. Head to the grocery store and just cook most of your meals at home. You can still go out to eat, but you should be eating more at home. If you're already part of the community, thanks for coming back. And if you're brand new to the channel, my name is Achidi, and I'm both a personal trainer and food educator with over 17 years of real-world experience helping people just like you learn how to actually eat healthy and create a healthy lifestyle without overwhelming them, confusing them, or simply serving up a bunch of BS. So I hope you're ready to really dive into the economics behind eating healthy versus eating out, and to see that eating healthy is really a lot better, cheaper, more effective than going out to eat. I'm going to show you both sides to the whole argument. The first couple clips I'm going to show you are from a couple people that claim that going out to eat is going to be your better option, especially for your wallet and your taste buds. But then I'm going to show you the other side, the side that I'm a bigger advocate for, which is actually going to the store, cooking your meals at home, and doing it that way. Whichever side of the fence you're on, I'm glad you're here for the video. Make sure to hit the like button when you hear something that you like. And if you disagree with me at any point in time, great. Put it in the comments. We can have a discussion there. And ultimately, I want a lot of people to benefit from the information that's in this video. So go ahead, hit that share button and send it out to a friend, loved one, whomever, because the more people that can see this video, the more people that can learn that it's really better to learn how to shop and learn how to cook some simple meals. So let's get into our first video clip, which features a woman who's a big advocate for going out to eat for all of her meals. She claims it's a lot better than going to the store and cooking at home.
Eating out is way less expensive than eating in. I said it twice, and I'm gonna say it for the third time with this video. A lot of you all are in my comments saying, well, all you have to do is reuse this and reuse that. Well, here's my thing. I'm not trying to eat chicken, rice, and salads every single night. I like to mix it up. Eating out provides me with different options.
Okay, so she likes variety, and she doesn't want to eat chicken, rice, and broccoli. Cool. She doesn't have to eat just that combo, and she's clearly not making that there. And you can create variety even when you go to the store. She's doing what a lot of people do, which is just buy what you need for one meal, and then you'll go back to the store and repeat the process again. If she used a list, and that list was made up of a couple different dinner and lunch options that she was going to rotate through, she would be able to have variety, save more money, and ultimately stay eating more healthily. But she chooses to do this the absolute hardest way when it comes to cooking. We're going to make enough for one meal, but we're going to also refuse to re-eat that meal because I want variety. Well, you can create variety. It's not so bad. And if you are trying to be healthy, I don't know what her goals are, but let's say she is trying to eat healthy. You actually are going to want to eat in a somewhat regimented and routine way. That's going to breed consistency. You're going to know just how your body's going to respond to those meals. You're going to know your energy that you're taking in. You're going to know how your body is going to feel energy-wise going out. So you will be able to have a predictable outcome by eating in a very structured way. When you eat like she's describing, where you want a ton of variety, you want things to feel, taste, and be just oh so wonderful, and that is it, you're only going off of your wants, you're not going to have the control that you need in order to stay healthy. So again, you can make food you enjoy, you can have variety, it just takes having a plan and sticking to that plan when you shop at the store, and then executing the plan at home by cooking and eating those meals that you have made. She's got a few more things to say here. Let's continue on.
Today I went to Meza, got this salad for $12, and all the ingredients.
$12 for a salad? I hope she's eating a ton of what looks like chicken right there. In fact, let's go back to it. She does have some chicken in there, but not salad definitely could use a lot more protein in order to justify that $12 price tag. So again, she's choosing to get an item at a restaurant that she could make at home for a lot less. In fact, with that salad, she would just have to put in a little bit of time chopping the vegetables. Yeah, she could cook the chicken in the oven, season it, marinate it, and chop that up. And she'll have enough ingredients to make that exact salad multiple times over for $12 or even less. But so whether she does something like that, that's neither here nor there. Hopefully you will find value in that. Let me know, in fact, would you pay $12 for a salad bar experience? Or would you rather go to the store and get $12 worth of food that you can eat a few times over? Let's let her finish this off.
$12 and all the ingredients were unlimited, whereas this whole meal that I'm cooking right here, I'll be forced to eat it every single day, and that's just not going to happen. And this meal cost me almost $30.
So yes, I understand $30 sounds like it's more than $12, but the salad bar experience is one time. Yeah, she could go to that salad bar multiple times over there because everything's unlimited, but I know she's gonna get full and then she's gonna leave. And then she has to go back there, pay another $12 to do the same thing again. The $30 meal, which is really meals, requires her cooking, and then she has enough food for several meals, like a couple lunches or dinners. But she is, again, choosing not to eat what she has prepared, so she is staying in a very, very expensive way of eating, where she is constantly going to have to go out to eat, and that is going to cost more per meal than if she structured her meal plan and stuck to it. So again, let me know your comments down below. Do you think that what she is saying makes sense? Is it worth it to you to have the variety, to have the flavors and all the deliciousness you'll pay a little bit extra for? Or is it better to learn how to shop and to cook? Let me know your thoughts on this first video. Let's go to the next one, where we have another man who's also on the same camp as this lady, claiming that it is much better to go out and eat fast food, especially versus cooking at home. Before we get to our next video clip, I want to share something with you real quick that has helped transform my entire routine, and that's thanks to my friends at Meal Prep Sunday. First off, they do everything for you. That's starting with calculating your macros based off your personal goals and your actual needs. They handpick organic ingredients like grass-fed beef, free-range chicken, and wild-caught salmon. Then they cook them to absolute perfection. And these are all according to your individualized plan. Every meal is perfectly portioned to fit your needs, so there's absolutely no guesswork involved. They even package the meals with advanced technology to make sure they stay fresh and delicious for longer. And with 15 new options every week, you're always in for something both tasty and exciting. These aren't just any meals. They're organic, thoughtfully prepared, and crafted to help you reach your goals, whether it's weight loss, muscle gain, or you simply want to maintain a balanced and healthy diet. Meal Prep Sunday even offers a training app that includes a nutrition tracker and custom training programs to keep you on track every day. And the best part? Delivery's totally free. They bring everything right to your door, so all you gotta do is grab a meal, heat it up, and enjoy. There's no grocery shopping, cooking, or even dishes to deal with. Besides these incredible meals, they've also launched a line of morning shots and juices. These are definitely something you should try for an extra health boost. If you're ready to make eating healthy both delicious and affordable, Meal Prep Sunday's got you covered. All you need to do is head down to the video description and tap the link, and you'll be able to get yourself started today. I promise you, you're gonna love it. With this next clip, you're gonna see why fast food will always be the cheapest option. I'm not gonna deny that. But in this case, you're gonna see that cheaper doesn't necessarily mean that it's the better option for you.
Why is fast food cheaper than cooking at home? I'm at Wendy's and I can literally get a cheeseburger, chicken nuggets, fries, and a drink for just $4.
I'm just gonna go right out the gate and say the reason it is cheaper is because it barely counts as food. That's part of my bias showing, but he's gonna really explain it right here in this video. Let's keep watching and hit that like button.
Meanwhile, at Trader Joe's, I could barely get a single chicken breast for that price.
Let's see what I can get with just $5. 4 pieces of corn, okay. A
bag of mandarins maybe, 2 heads of cabbage. So there are a lot of things under $5, but to make an entire meal, I'd have to spend way more money.
You cannot get anything legitimate to make an entire meal out of for just $5. I love Trader Joe's. They have a ton of healthy options there and their prices are very reasonable, but for $5, you can't get shit. And that's just how it is. And he's about to get into why the fast food industry is capable of selling you quite a large amount of food for quite a small amount of money.
So why is fast food cheaper? Well, for one, fast food chains buy their ingredients in massive bulk, which drives the cost per item way down. They get deals that regular grocery shoppers could never access. 2,
that is very true. The fast food industry buys in bulk, so their cost per meal goes way down. This is something you can do when you go to the grocery store. With a list and a meal plan, you'll know everything that you need to make your meals for the week. So you're not just going to the store to decide what am I gonna make for this one meal. That's something that I have been very guilty of. In fact, going to Trader Joe's and doing exactly that. But once I started planning my meals out and using a list, I was able to start buying things more in bulk. And now that I'm buying multiple chicken breasts, multiple pounds of beef, multiples of everything, I make fewer trips and my meals cost me way less on average. Yes, I am spending more for all of that food versus the one trip per day option. But if I go to the grocery store every day of the week, I'm going to spend more at the end of the week than had I bought everything I needed in bulk. It works that way. The math be mathin'. Let's let him talk on.
fast food places minimize waste by tightly controlling portions and ingredients, while at home you often end up with unused or leftover items that add up to your total cost. 3.
He's right with that one as well. This is, again, a big reason why you need both a list and a meal plan. And thirdly, you need to look at what you have in your cabinets and your fridge. In one of my previous videos that I'm going to put a card for up at the top, I talk about how there are apps that can help you create a meal plan or a grocery shopping list based off of what you currently have in your cabinets, your fridge, your freezer. All of us have staples in there. We have items that we haven't really used all of. And if we know what we already have, we will spend less at the store and we won't have a bunch of items accumulating that will expire and we won't feel like we're wasting our money. So check out that previous video that I've linked at the top and you'll see how much easier and better it can be to shop based off of what you currently have that will keep your food costs down and your portions down as well.
Fast food is often designed with cheap, high-calorie ingredients like refined grains, sugars, and fats, which cost less to produce than fresh whole foods. Now, cooking at home...
So that's the unfortunate downside, is the more fast food you eat, the more calories you take in from that meal versus making a similar meal at home. There are many websites and even accounts on Instagram that will show you how to make similar fast food type items at home with healthier options that will be fewer in calorie, higher in protein, less in fats, all the proper things. They still taste the same. And no, I'm not talking about some Beyond Meat. Ugh. I'm talking about legit making a burger similar to like what he's eating, making your own nuggets in an air fryer and your own fries, and making sure that that meal tastes good to you with seasoning. It's that simple. You can eat healthy. That tastes the same with the foods you like when you go out to eat fast food. It just takes a little bit of effort on your part and a little bit of planning. I know you can do it.
Cooking at home is definitely healthier, and it can still be cheaper if you buy in bulk and plan your meals. But let's be real, it's not as convenient.
He was agreeing with me. Buy in bulk, plan your meals ahead. But yeah, it's not as convenient. Both him and the lady in the beginning are all about convenience. They want things to be easy. Well, if things are easy now, life gets harder later. If you're constantly spending the least by eating the most fast food, yes, you're going to save immediately, but you're going to have health issues down the line. And that's going to cost you way more in terms of dollars and time to deal with than cooking and eating at home. We got another video coming up. This one is gonna show you just really how expensive it is to order fast food versus going to the grocery store. This one's gonna blow your mind because it's gonna show you that a place like McDonald's, one of the most cost-friendly fast food places out there, actually costs you more than going to Whole Foods to get a similar item. You don't believe me? Keep watching, I'll show you. Before I start this video, take a moment and comment below your answer. Do you believe that the McDonald's factory beef will be more expensive or the Whole Foods 100% grass-fed beef will be more expensive? If you're not from the United States or you never have heard of Whole Foods, basically it is a higher end, more expensive, healthier grocery store. So pretty much everything there, it costs more than going to just like your generic brand grocery store or a Walmart or whatever. So put your answer in the comments. Let's see what he finds out. I bet you will be surprised.
If I were to just get beef patties, like just beef patties, can I see like the prices on that? And if you could ask how much meat is in the beef patty and then how much it is, that would be great. This is what millions of Americans do every day.
So it's pretty straightforward. What he's gonna do is he's gonna talk to them to find out what the pre-cooked weight of their patty is and then what the cost of that patty would be. They don't sell individual patties at McDonald's, so they're gonna have to do a little bit of legwork for him. But once he has that amount, he'll be able to go across the street to the Whole Foods and then compare that to the cost of a comparable amount of their finest ground beef. Let's see how it plays out.
Limited time chicken Big Mac. Hello. Beef patties? What's the price on the beef patties?
I'm sorry, but we can't do that here.
I'm gonna buy, what are you talking about? You guys have that, right? Where you can just order beef patties? Wait, I'm so confused. They must have seen my other videos. I'm literally trying to get beef patties. Damn, McDonald's banned me from ordering beef patties?
I hate when influencers do this kind of shit and make it more dramatic than it is. No, McDonald's just doesn't sell individual patties, so they don't have it on their cash register on how they can ring that up and tell you. So they have to do a little bit of legwork. They're not banning him from getting the individual patties. They just don't do it your way like that at McDonald's. There are other restaurants, and including fast food places that do that. One of my favorite spots to go to here in Southern California, In-N-Out, they actually will allow you to buy individual patties to your heart's desire.
This was America. Okay, correction. She came out and told us the actual weight of the patty is 1.6 ounces, and it's about $2. We'll call it $2 flat. Sir, are you about to get McDonald's?
So it's pretty straightforward math. With one patty pre-cooked being 1.6 ounces, there's 16 ounces in 1 pound. So 10 patties would be 1 pound of McDonald's ground meat. That's what it breaks down to. And so with one patty costing just $2, 10 of those together would be roughly $20. So keep that in mind. 1 pound of McDonald's beef is $20. I wonder, what's going to be the cost of ground beef at Whole Foods? Put your best guess down below. Let's find out the truth.
Dude, I got an offer for you real quick. So we are going to compare that to the nicest grass-fed, grass-finished beef we can at Whole Foods across the street. So if a 1.6 ounce beef patty is $2 at McDonald's, that puts it at $20 for 1 pound of that meat. So let's go check it out at Whole Foods. So at McDonald's, we're seeing $20 for a pound of those beef patties, okay? And sure, you don't have to cook them, you know, whatever. Right here, guys. 100% grass-fed, grass-finished, organic ground beef, $8 a pound.
$8 a pound for the finest ground beef from Whole Foods. You really are paying for the convenience, the rent, the training, the employees' time. There's a lot of underlying costs to fast food. And when you break it down on a per meal or even per item basis like he's doing here, fast food is not as cheap as you may think. Yes, in the immediate moment, you're spending less than if you had purchased enough groceries to cook multiple meals, but you'll see if that is your go-to every day you're doing that, your costs are going to add up. And I can guarantee that at the end of the month, eating out every single day versus cooking at home every single day, your costs going out to eat every day versus your costs eating at home every day are going to be drastically different. You will always save more money when you properly shop with a plan and a list and you stick to it. I'm going to show you a way to keep the cost down for what is most people's most expensive item. In fact, it is my most expensive item, and that is meat. ground meat. We just saw that at Whole Foods it can be about $7 to $8 a pound. I'm gonna show you on this last video clip how you can get a lot more ground beef for a lot less cost per pound. This is really gonna be something that is gonna help you save a lot of money, so you're gonna wanna stick around and give it a watch. Let's go to the final clip. So what he's doing here is he's first grabbing and holding this 3-pound block of ground beef. So it's highlighting the fact that per pound, this ground beef costs about $10 per pound. Keep that number in mind as he goes on.
This is what I teach you. Come here, follow me, follow me. This is what I teach people online. I'm a butcher. Oh.
This man is on Instagram. His handle is MeatDad1. I follow him and he gives great tips on how to choose meat at the store, save money on your meat, how to buy meat in bulk and section it off so that you can save it and save money. He does a fantastic job making it very simple, so I suggest giving him a follow.
I'm making a video right now. Come right here. So look. Watch. You see that? Look at that, $4.99, right?
What he's done here now, he's gone still in the meat section. So this is where he is suggesting to look for some of your meat, and then that's not where it ends.
Tri-tip, see that?
Yeah.
Tri-tip, this is some of the most amazing meat. You could grill it, do whatever you want. Watch this.
So that tri-tip normally sells for about $9 a pound, and it is marked down to just about $5 a pound. The grocery store will always be marking items down that need to move quickly. They're still very viable, still very good to cook, but in terms of their shelf life versus what they have coming in, they gotta get it out of there. So learn to shop at that end of the butcher container.
You bring it up to them and you say, can you grind this for me, right? And they make it in a hamburger for you for $4.99. Even better. So this is usually 10 bucks a pound, right? And so instead, you get to just say, hey, grind this for me. They grind it, and now you have a better burger. And now it's like a restaurant burger instead of this mushy shit.
So he's really showing you one of the best things you can do is talk to your butcher. I actually go to the store and get my meat from the butcher, and just having a short conversation with them, they hook you up with the better cuts of the meat, and they will do things like season and marinate your meat, and it costs you nothing. But the best thing that they do is they will grind your meat for you. So you go to the clearance area of the meat section, look for a block of tri-tip that is on sale, and then take it to the butcher, introduce yourself, have a short conversation, and let them know what you want done to it. You can continue shopping because it won't happen instantly, but when you finish your shopping, you will have your ground meat. And it doesn't have to be in a big, like I think it was a 3-pound block. You can have him make it into burger patties, or you can have him put it into 1-pound blocks, so it'd be 3 1-pound blocks. Just tell him what you want to have done. The butcher is there to help you eat healthy animal products, pick the best animal products, and when you keep a great relationship with them, you will save even more money because they will show you things just like this. As he is referenced, he is an actual butcher, and he is showing you some of the things that many of us, myself included, do not typically know. So this is hands down some of the best way that you can save on the expensive item like meat. Just to recap some of the lessons from the video, you can create variety by cooking at home, having a couple different options for your proteins, a couple different options for your carbs as sides, and then creating salads or even roasted mixed vegetables are the easiest form of vegetables that you can have. You can mix and match those together, and you all have multiple options of meals. And speaking of meals, you need to create a meal plan so that when you go to the store, you have a list of the items that you need and nothing else. You'll save money that way. You'll make your life a lot more healthy, and it is not that hard. You just need to put in a little bit of time and effort to create the plan and make sure it is a desirable sounding plan so you can actually stick to it. Let me know your comments and disagreements below, and especially if you've made it to the end of the video, I appreciate you. Send it out to at least 2 people that could benefit from it. In just a moment, you're going to see another video popping up as a preview. Give it a watch, and I'll see you on the next one.